Today on July 2nd it's an emergency. I order you to open this right now. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. This is about your future. God is very angry at your daughter. Open this immediately. Our angel Michael says, stop everything you are doing and listen with your spirit, not just your ears. There's an urgency so heavy around your home right now. You can feel it in the silence that suddenly feels louder. This is not the moment to scroll past. What is unfolding has already begun and you are only just now being allowed to know. A spiritual alarm has been ringing and only the chosen are hearing it. Someone in your bloodline, someone close to you by blood and name, has stirred something deep in the spiritual realm. The reaction is not just emotional, it is divine. Archangel Michael says, your daughter has crossed a threshold she was warned not to approach. She took a step in a direction that was sealed off by heavenly hands. Now the barrier is broken, and what was protected has been exposed. You must prepare for this message to change what you thought you knew. Do not expect comfort in the beginning. Truth never brings comfort before it brings clarity, but clarity is your weapon right now, and you're going to need it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Something was seen. In a place she thought no one could watch, an act was committed that wasn't only a mistake, it was a defiance. Not against you, but against something higher than all of us. The forces of heaven have kept quiet, waiting for redemption, but redemption has not come. Instead, cover-ups and spiritual eyes have taken deeper root. What your daughter is hiding is not small. It is not innocent. It is something that has pulled attention from the highest levels of spiritual protection assigned to your house. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, this is the part you weren't ready to hear but must accept. Your daughter entered into an agreement, spiritual or earthly, that is now costing your household peace, stability, and future blessings. The covenant she made is not just affecting her. It has your family name written into the consequences. A transaction was made and she knew it had cost, but she underestimated the force of divine law. And now, that force is turning its attention toward your family tree. There are things happening in your household that you've been sensing but couldn't explain, whispers that seem to follow rooms, shadows that stretch when the lights are turned off. All of it is tied to her actions. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your finances have been slowly draining, even though you've tried to manage them. Your peace has become fragile. The future you were building feels like it's cracking beneath your feet. This is not paranoia. This is not bad luck, this is divine turbulence in response to spiritual interference. Your daughter was approached, influenced, and guided by someone with dark intentions. She may not have known it at first, but now she does. And instead of turning away, she kept going deeper. There's a woman, older, secretive, who guided her into this. She's not part of your family, but she's been around your daughter long enough to feel like one. She has her own agenda and her own connection to darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, this woman is no ordinary person. She carries spiritual contracts within her words and knows how to speak in ways that open doorways to destruction. She cloaked it in love, advice, and protection, but it was poison wrapped in gold. Your daughter took advice that turned into a curse. She signed her name somewhere that can no longer be unseen. The signature invited divine observation and now, divine intervention. God is not angry without cause. This is not punishment, this is protection now acting in defense of the sacred future you carry in your hands. Tape Amen to get blessing 777. Something was buried under your home, spiritually speaking. It was an inheritance of peace, authority, and dominion. But the soil hath been disturbed. This message comes at the exact right moment, because if you had delayed another day, another hour, the damage would have deepened to a point that even angels would have to stand back. He had bewitched her devices, her communications, even her dreams. Everything is under divine surveillance. Not out of hate, but because of the danger she doesn't yet realize she's walking into. Pape meant to get blessing August 1988. She will start acting differently, more distant, or maybe more aggressive. She may begin to push you away or accuse you of things you didn't do. This is the spirit that entered her, trying to create distance between you and her protection. Do not take it personally, take it seriously. Something written in her journal, or save in a private message, is the key. At entry, at text, at recording, it's the evidence heaven has already seen. Now it's time you see it too. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You're going to find something, unexpectedly. Maybe it will be in her drawer. Maybe on her phone, but it will make you sit down in shock. You will remember this message in that moment. You'll feel the shiver crawl up your back, the air freeze in your lungs. That's not fear. That's confirmation. God has not turned against your daughter. He's calling her out before darkness claims her completely. He is giving your household one last chance to cut the agreement loose. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There is still hope, but hope is not passive. Hope is action with belief. You need to speak with her. Not with rage, not with accusation, but with the voice of spiritual authority. Light a candle tonight, pray not with begging but with commanding. Take back what has been taken. Type Amen to get blessing 1111 if she resists. Don't be surprised. Persistence is expected when spirits don't want to be evicted, but persistence will break the cycle. You, helm. Angels are waiting. They just need your invitation. Place something that belonged to her when she was young, a photo, a toy, a piece of jewelry, on a clean surface tonight. Speak over it, you will feel a shift. Type Amen to get blessing January 2012. You may hear a sound, a whisper, or see something fall unexpectedly. Don't fear it. That's the break in the atmosphere you've been praying for even without knowing it. From this moment, she will begin to feel uncomfortable around lies. She'll feel guilt pressing on her chest. It's the power of truth pressing against what she agreed to. She won't be able to ignore it anymore. Your silence will begin to break, your eyes will change. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, this is why this message reached you now, because heaven is still invested in your daughter's return to light. There's still a chance, even if it feels like it's fading. But you must act quickly. Delay will give power to the wrong side. There's a man watching her too. Someone who pretends to care but is only using her for what he thinks she can offer. This man is dangerous in spirit, even if he seems calm in behavior. Type Amen to get blessing 1. He has information about your family, information your daughter may have innocently shared. But that information is being passed forward. Here's a group forming around your family name. It's quiet, but it's growing. Their intention is to tarnish you before your divine elevation takes full shape, but they are under surveillance from higher realms. Their plans are already being intercepted. You need only activate your part in this divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 1515 soon. A confrontation will happen. It will come in the form of a message, a phone call, or a visit. It will feel unexpected, but you will have already been prepared through this word. Speak with courage. Do not let trembling in your hands steal the thunder from your tongue. You were chosen for this moment long before she took her first breath. You were prepared for this spiritual warfare even when you didn't understand it. Type Amen to get blessing January 2016. She is still your child. But in this season, you must become her spiritual warrior. Cut the ties spiritually tonight. Say aloud, I cancel every agreement made on behalf of my daughter. I call her back into the light of God. Repeat it 3 times. Do it even if you feel silly. The spirit world respects consistency more than appearance. Type Amen to get blessing January 2017. Your daughter will have a dream in the next 24 hours. In that dream, a light will appear. That light is your confirmation. What happens next will not be instant. It will be a process, but you will see signs. Her attitude will begin to shift. Your sleep will improve. Your eye conduct will return. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You will cry tears, not of fear, but of spiritual relief. You will know something left. You will feel the shift in the room. This message was sent to you not by chance but by divine order. Your reaction to it determines the next chapter of your house. If you delay, you allow darkness to gain strength. If you act, you weaken it instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, I've been stationed outside your home for 3 days waiting for you to awaken to this truth. Now that you've opened this, we can begin. You are not alone. The ring of protection is forming even now. You will see symbols, feathers, numbers, flickers of light. Do not dismiss them. These are the signs of activation. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Begin fasting from fear. Cut your agreement with panic, replace it with boldness. To be good to her. Not to control her, but to guide her. Use wisdom, not emotion. Every step from this point matters. Your daughter's soul is not lost, it is in battle. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. You were given this daughter not just to raise, but to rescue. And this is the hour of her rescue. Do not ignore this. Heaven is watching. The enemy is trembling and your courage will determine the outcome. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You will notice subtle changes around your home after this message. The air will feel different, the nights more restless, but your dreams will begin carrying messages. Do not ignore them. They are warnings and confirmations in disguise. Something is buried beneath your daughter's current state, an older influence, something that predates even this recent season. A jealousy that began long ago from a woman your daughter once trusted. That woman whispered seeds of rebellion. Those seeds have now taken root, but they can still be pulled out. The power in your voice tonight can break what was spiritually tied without your knowledge. Speak her name out loud and declare, "You are covered. You are not owned by darkness." Type Amen to get blessing February 2022. There was a night your daughter left and came back silent. That night was not ordinary. Something was transferred spiritually, and it followed her home. You noticed her energy change, your smile became forced, your phone more guarded, your heart harder to reach. That was the night her spiritual authority began slipping away. It's not too late, but timing now is everything. You must return her name to divine records because right now, it's being used elsewhere. God is not angry in destruction, He is angry in defense. He has defended your household before and He is preparing to do so again. Type Amen to get 2323. There is a picture she posted online or saved privately, one where she thought she looked powerful. That image has drawn attention, not just from people, but from spirits that scan signs of authority left unguarded. She has unknowingly positioned herself in front of forces she can't see. That's why her peace is being drained like water through her fingers. That's why her eyes look heavy than her age. But now that you know, you can seal the breach, and you must. Delay is no longer an option. Tonight, you will see a bird, hear a name, or notice a strange time on the clock like 2:22 or 3:33. These are your confirmations that Archangel Michael is near. Type Amen to get blessing February 2024. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven will not let her go without a fight, but it needs your agreement." You must say aloud, "I give heaven permission to fight for her even if she's unaware." This statement creates a spiritual legal right. It hands her case back into hands stronger than any earthly control. Your permission allows angels to war where you cannot go. The next 7 days are important. Mark them, they are the shift window. On the 4th day, a breakthrough will come. It may feel like an argument, a moment of tears, or sudden emotion. Don't stop it. It's the root of darkness being pulled. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. God's disappointment is not forever. It is sharp, but it is never without an exit plan. Your daughter still has a calling. Here is something she's meant to do that even heaven has not forgotten. But her current road leads away from it. You will begin to sense things before they happen, feelings, visions, or sudden words forming in your mind. That's not coincidence. It's divine information being sent to you so you can intervene before it gets worse. She will face a choice in the next few days: return or rebel. Your guidance will help tip the scales toward her return. Type Amen to get blessing February 1926. There are 2 friends who are reinforcing her confusion. These 2 are not simply friends, they are chows. Their presence around her is not for friendship, but for spiritual surveillance. They bring back what she says. They speak words that guide her deeper into rebellion. One of them has even spoken your name mockingly, but there is a shield forming. As of this message, the angels assigned to your household are removing access to your daughter's spirit little by little from these influences. You may notice she argues with them soon. That is a sign the break has begun. Tap Amen to get blessing February 1927. She may cry unexpectedly. She may isolate herself. Lair. It's a detox of the soul, and silence is part of her healing. Your home should remain clean of distractions these next few nights. Keep the space quiet, dim, and filled with peace. No loud noise. No chaos. Burn something if you can. Incense, white sage, or even just a clean candle. I for rituals, buy for a misser. It will help the energy in the home settle for angelic work to begin. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says, if your daughter dreams of water, fire, or hands reaching out, that's the spiritual realm showing her what is being done. She may not understand it, but you will. Do not fear those dreams, they are warnings wrapped in symbols. They are heaven's attempt to get through to her in the only place where lies cannot hide her spirit. You may wake up as shaken. Be calm when she shares. Listen first, speak softly. Then declare silently within your mind, I claim this moment back to light. She may not realize it, but her spirit will respond. Type Amen to get blessing 2929 soon. She will reveal something she didn't think she'd ever say. It may be a confession or it may be said in rage. Either way, it's a wound talking, not just her. When that moment comes, do not react. Receive it, let it hit your ears and your heart without judgment. As the opening, you have to prove that the home is safer than the world she was being pulled into. She needs to feel power around you, not control, but divine confidence. Your presence must now carry light with weight. You will become the barrier between her and what has been chasing her. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You were chosen for this role not because you are perfect, but because you are powerful even in silence. You've been through spiritual battles before. This one is different. This one is not for your survival. As for hers, the woman who led her astray will soon be exposed. She may attempt to speak with you, make peace, or even manipulate you with flattery or concern. Do not fall for it. She is losing grip and she knows it. Your power was tied to secrecy. Now that you know, her spell is breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 3130 when you will hear from a family member unexpectedly. They may mention your daughter in passing. That's not small talk. It's a divine prompt. Your words are meant to guide you to something, maybe a memory, maybe a warning. Follow it. Ask no questions, just listen and reflect. This is your time of awakening too. You've been spiritually sleeping in some ways, that ends today. Heaven has called you. You've answered. Now the house will begin to shift. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. She will walk into your space soon and feel different. She may not say it, but her spirit will recognize the power. Her nightmares will begin to fade. Her anxiety will lessen. Your smile will return. You must remain steady during this period. The final test is consistency. The spirits she's shedding may try to return once more, but now you'll be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You are the gate, you are the shield. You are the voice heaven trusts. And as of this very message, angels have been dispatched to your home. A spiritual cleansing has begun. Your daughter is not lost, she is returning piece by piece, day by day, victory by victory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the breakthrough you have long waited for is now hovering just above your home. The moment you finished reading the last word of this message, something was activated. Not in the physical world, but in the realm that decides the future before it manifests. Your daughter is standing at a spiritual fork. One path leads to divine alignment. The other drags her deeper into chaos disguised as freedom. The confusion she's facing right now is not her fault. She hath been spiritually manipulated. Someone has been planting thoughts in her through music, through messages, and through whispers at night when everyone sleeps. Tap Amen to get blessing. March 1934. This is not about her personality. It's not about her rebellion. It's about a war between divine purpose and demonic interference. And right now, she's caught in the middle. Your daughter has been chosen by heaven for something great. That's why the attacks have been so specific. That's why her joy has been stolen piece by piece. This is bigger than disobedience. This is about a curse trying to repeat itself. A cycle from someone in your ancestry is trying to live again through her life. But it stops here. The pattern ends with her. Type Amen to get blessing. March 1935. You will begin to see signs in her behavior. Watch closely over the next 72 hours. She may say something like, "I'm tired," or "I don't feel like myself anymore." These are not just words. They are her spirit crying out for help without realizing it. She may look into the mirror longer than usual. That's because her spirit is beginning to separate from what have been possessing her decisions. You will need to support her silently at first. Do not push. Let the power of your prayers speak louder than your emotions. Type Amen to get blessing. 3636. There will be a day very soon when she will not want to leave her room. Do not panic, that is the day angels are doing their deepest work. Keep the house quiet. Keep her protected. Keep your mind focused on the victory, not the battle. The woman who drew her into this has started to feel the backlash. She may try to reach out again. She may say she misses you. She may offer something: money, advice, fake tears. That's your test. Type Amen to get blessing. March 1937. Do not allow her back into your inner circle. Forgiveness is divine, but so is separation. And this woman cannot be allowed to poison your home again. Her power is collapsing because your faith is rising. The agreement she once had access to is being revoked. Your daughter may not understand all of this yet. But her spirit does. Her dreams are now under angelic control. She is being spoken to in ways her ears cannot hear. Soon, her mouth will confess what has been weighing her down. And when she does, do not interrupt, let her speak. Type Amen to get blessing. 3838. Archangel Michael says, the words she speaks in that moment will be sacred. They will not be rehearsed. They will come from her soul. She may cry, she may tremble. But those tears will be the beginning of her deliverance. Let her fall into your arms like a child again. It will be the first time in a long time that her spirit feels safe. God's anger has never been about destroying her, it has been about awakening you. And now that you are awake, heaven is moving with divine speed. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. If she apologizes, accept it. If she resists, still cover her. Your role is to intercede, not accuse. Speak her full name aloud before you sleep tonight. Say you are God's child. I reclaim you. Say it 3 times. Say it with strength, say it even if you're alone. Because you're not alone. Evan will be listening. She will feel something lift. Her sleep will change, her fear will begin to fade. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. This entire war has been about her future. She is meant to break chains in this family. She is meant to go farther than anyone has. That's why darkness targeted her. That's why her friendships became weapons. That's why she questioned her worth. But now the lie is losing power and her truth is rising. There's still a final push ahead. One last test, but she will pass because you are now guarding her spirit like never before. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. She will come to you soon and say something about feeling watched or feeling like someone is guiding her. That's not paranoia. That's Archangel Michael. He has not left your home since you opened this message. He had been walking the halls, standing over her bed, protecting your dreams. You may begin to hear soft creaks in the night, feel sudden chills, or sense someone near. That's not fear. That's the divine letting you know, you are not alone in this, and you never will be again. Type Amen to get blessing April 1942. The moment she forgives herself, everything will change. Doors will open. Blockages will fall. The blessings that have been delayed for your household will rush in. She will begin to smile again, but this time it will be real. Her eyes will shine again, but this time it will be peace, not rebellion. She's on her way back, not just to your heart but to her destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. Do not underestimate the importance of what you have just done. Reading this message fully has changed timelines. Ignoring it would have cost the next decade of peace. But now you're back in control, not through force, but through divine alignment. She is safe. You are empowered. And the woman who tried to control her will now face spiritual consequences. There will be news soon, either from her or about her. It will be your final confirmation that the storm has passed. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Until then, stay silent. Stay consistent. Stay spiritually alert, because even though this chapter is closing, the story of your daughter's restoration is just beginning. The next phase will bring creativity, prosperity, and connection between you and her like never before. She will even begin to ask you questions about faith, about energy, about spiritual power. That's when you will know her spirit has come home. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. Archangel Michael says, the war is won, you just need to walk in the victory. Don't look back. Don't dwell on the past is gone. Ahead of you is a season of restoration. Your family is being rebuilt, your daughter is being reborn. And the light around your home is stronger than it has ever been. If you wish to express your support further,